Hi, welcome to the Movie Recapper. Today we will watch a horror, thriller movie from 2018, titled Delirium. This is a spoiler content video. The movie is about a man recently released from a mental institute inherits a mansion after his wealthy parents die. After a series of disturbing events, he comes to believe it is haunted. Enjoy the video and let's begin. After spending 20 years in a mental institution, Tom Walker is released back to the mansion that he has inherited from his wealthy father, a senator who has recently committed suicide. Tom is placed under house arrest, and must check in via video phone daily for 30 days or else he will be returned to the mental institution. His parole officer, Brody, is suspicious of him, and alludes to a violent crime committed by him and his older brother, Alex. Tom receives calls from a stranger with a garbled voice, which make him believe that he is relapsing. His brief respite comes in the form of a market worker named Lynn, who delivers his groceries and is eager to get to know him. Tom suffers from hallucinations of his late father and his father's dog, hears noises throughout the house. He also discovers a secret tunnel in his father's office that provides access to peepholes around the house. And uncomfortable, Tom calls Brody, who arrives to check on him. As the two bond, Brody misinterprets his advances and kisses him. When he rebuffs her advances, she becomes offended and attacks him, stealing his pills before leaving. On the next day, while swimming in his indoor pool, he has a vision of a girl being drowned, and when the pool closes on him prematurely, he checks its control panel and discovers a tongue preserved in a mason jar, which he writes off as another hallucination. Later, Tom realizes that there is an intruder in the house, but discovers that it is his brother, Alex, who has escaped from prison. Although Tom believes Alex is another hallucination, Alex insists that he is real. He trashes the house, looking for hidden money from their father. Tom gets a call from Lynn the next morning and he asks for new medication. When Lynn arrives, she shows him a newspaper article of his crime, and asks him what happened. Tom admits that when the two of them were teenagers, Tom was humiliated by a girl he had a crush on in school. After he told Alex, the two scared the girl as a prank, but when she lashed out at them, an enraged Alex handcuffed Tom, and forced him to watch Alex murder her. Alex went on to kill another girl, which landed him in prison, and Tom in a mental institution, and their mother allegedly abandoned the family in shame and disappeared. Tom and Alex watch a video from their father where he appears apologetic about putting his career above family. Alex attacks Tom, and tries to suffocate him in the water after an argument, and disappears. Brody returns to the house, and promises to bring Tom his medication back. Tom receives another visit from Lynn, who insists that she does not blame him and understands his mental illness, as she self-harmed after being bullied and used in school. When she steps out, Tom, believing himself to be stable, returns to the pool's control panel, but still finds the jar holding the tongue. After breaking it in anger, he discovers a trap door leading to an underground bunker, which he does not explore. Returning to Lynn, he finds her unconscious from a blow to the head. Panicking, he attempts to leave with her to get help, only to be discovered by Brody, who has come to return his medication. Believing him to be killing again, Brody draws her gun on him before getting murdered by Alex, who takes Lynn and prepares to murder her. After Tom bargains for her life by revealing the underground bunker, Alex leaves them to search. Tom destroys the police video phone in order to get help, but before he can free Lynn, an embittered Alex returns and attacks him, insisting there was nothing down there, and he prepares to kill Lynn again, after handcuffing Tom. Unwilling to watch another murder, Tom frees himself and attacks Alex, who overpowers him and throws him into the bunker. Inside, Tom finds a safe, as well as a chair facing a locked bedroom walled off with glass. Inside, he discovers a phone, which connects to the kitchen phone where he received the strange calls, underneath a framed photo of his father. Alex calls him from the other end, and after Tom promises that he can open the safe for him in exchange for Lynn's life, Tom discovers an old, emaciated prisoner in the locked room with him. After a moment of panic, he realizes the prisoner is his mother, who did not abandon the family, but was kept chained up by his sadistic father. The garbled calls were from her, as it was her tongue that had been cut out. Tom frees her and leads her out, only to be met by Alex. Alex tearfully hugs his mother before shooting her and demanding Tom open the safe. Tom does so, revealing his father's hidden funds, but he and Lynn attack Alex while the latter is distracted. During the fight, the water pipes are damaged, and the room floods. Lynn pulls Tom to safety, while Tom's mother chains Alex to a pipe, drowning him. Tom and Lynn stumble out of the house, where they are met by police. When an officer asks that is this your house, Tom replies that it is now. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can watch more videos like this.